Hey, true believers, it's Englentine here with a review of Punisher, the Platoon #1. And what a boring cover. But wow, how appropriate this is a boring cover. Because, let me just say, right away, pedigree gets you so much. The fact that this is the Punisher written by Garth has had me just so excited to read this book. You know, I know Garth can tell a tale. Punisher, to me, is an interesting character when done right. So I thought, wow, with a good writer like this, obviously this is going to be a tale done right. And it opens up pretty well with a bunch of guys talking about how Frank Castle was in their platoon. And they're all older. Now, it also does have an America was never great kind of speech, and that sort of twisted me the wrong way because it brings up the Indians. And I've brought up the Indians before and how it's kind of silly to call them the noble Indians, and they were warring against each other, and we just came and showed them how it was done. Anyway, the book basically also doesn't have a timeline for the present. Like, if it's in the 90s, okay, yeah, I can see, but if it's now, Frank Castle is 70 freaking years old, 60 to 70 years old. So I'm wondering where this actually takes place. You know, like, is it a different timeline or something? So then the whole story goes back to basically how he took command of this platoon. And, well, he talks to one of his men. And then he talks some more to one of his men. And talks some more to one of his men. And then, after that, he talks to one of his men. But then, talks to one of his men. And it is so freaking boring. There is no character here. It seems like Garth Ennis was so interested in making sure that he had military jargon done right, and I'm not sure if he does. I've heard my father tell stories like this because he was in this kind of a situation. He was based in an area that was surrounded by mountains, which is what they describe here. So I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, he's writing about something. I've heard the same war stories for my entire life. But, yeah, it just seems like he's trying to get the jargon rather than the characters. And and listening to what my father would tell me, they never would have walked in the middle of a field like this, just flat out in the open, surrounded by trees. So yeah, there's some things that were done a bit wrong. Yeah. Otherwise, what otherwise? The art is okay. The writing is dull as shit. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. I wish I could tell you something more. I wish I could tell you this is really exciting or it had some intriguing plot line. I can't even tell you what this is about. Somebody is interviewing these older men to find out something about the platoon, but what, we haven't found out yet. And then the book kind of goes off the rails by introducing a villain of sorts. I mean, it's not enough to just be a soldier in the Vietnam War. There has to be somebody, some central figure now that's going to be after the Punisher, and he has to be after them. I think, I thought that was a bit, it was a step too far. It's definitely not, oh, by the way, spoilers. It is just not necessary. It just seems like the drama of war, of course, I've never been there, so I don't know. It just seems like, people trying to kill you would be enough. But the drama of war doesn't actually require a villain. They're trying to kill you. You're trying to kill them before they kill you. Okay. You're trying to complete a mission. They're trying to kill you before you complete the mission. Okay. You're trying to stop them from, it doesn't need a central figure. But there you go. They create one. Oh, he wiped out my people and I want to get him. You will be able to get him, It just seems ridiculous for the kind of story that this could be. This really could have been, and I know maybe we've gotten a lot of one man's tale from Vietnam, but I don't know. This could have been a lot more better than what it is. And what it is right now is just really boring. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Have you read this? What did you think? Is it the exciting war story that you were looking for, or if, like me, were you just kind of bored out of your mind? How accurate was this if you were in Vietnam? All I know is from what my pops tells me, because he was there. And, you know, this doesn't exactly resemble what he was talking about. Just let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share, subscribe to see more. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, you know, so you don't miss anything. Also, yeah, definitely share. But also, if you don't mind and you like our videos, please go on over to Patreon or VidMe, drop $1 in the till and help us keep the lights on and help keep these videos going. We'd certainly appreciate everybody who's already done that. But more importantly, we appreciate everybody who takes their time out. All of the true believers. Well, and thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, come on. Love my girl. She looking good. Come on.